And welcome back again to Crypto Hulk Show. We got a full one today. I'm gonna have to get moving today because I've got like a lot of I got a main article and I got like 13 other things to add on to that. We're gonna be going from page to page to page today. I'm gonna draw connections. I'm showing you Basel, and how they had their banks trialing crypto and how all that worked. Basel's in charge of all the banks and how they protect themselves. Global protection of banks. Today we're going to get into the banks that own crypto and then what are they doing with that. So we're seeing right now a global movement, and that's what this is. Globally, all these banks, globally, all the crypto rules are coming together, and that's what I'm seeing right now in the news. So my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy anything. Like if I tell you to buy something, don't do it. Just don't even listen to the show. Everything on the show is a complete lie. It's falsehoods. It's straight up lies. Don't do a thing I tell you. All right. Now we got that dumb shit out of the way. Helio Bob shows up. Who's the first person to show up today? Allison Burgers and then Henry Brown. That was like a long time ago, like probably last night when I posted this thing. Danny Boy, Sammy Diaz, Paul Fitton. Okay, just really quickly, if you're having problems, again, go to the bottom left corner of the screen, click on it. You'll see a drop down. I tell you what to do. Of course, do that. It's working. We're picking up traction, but we have to keep going and filing the complaints and all these things. So just bear with it. You can delete the phone app, reload it. What's the other thing people do? Subscribe and unsubscribe to the channel. Last case scenario, maybe you have to make a new account. That's what some of us had to do, and they said, oh, it works after that. So maybe the first account you got, they just put a black mark on it, and then it's done. Start a new one. But complaining is the biggest one, especially on the channel. Complain on the comment section. Let us know how badly or goodly, no, not goodly, but just let us know how badly things are. Because then that's where the lawsuit comes in. If you join the channel, you're a member. And as a member, once we file a lawsuit, then you get to split all that because you were financially harmed. If you just listen to the channel and you're not a member, that's great. I mean, whatever you want to do, I don't care. But those of you that do want to take part in a lawsuit and collect money back, that's where that comes in. So I'll give it to you there. Let's go ahead and start this thing. Enrique Rodriguez completely missed yesterday's live. This is illegal, everybody. So that's why we have to keep pushing. I'll keep pushing every day. I've got a lot of stuff going on that I'm working on to try to make all this go away. But it's just like, if you run a channel on YT and you speak the truth, they don't want you to know. They want everybody to be watching dumb shit. You know, it's really funny. It's hard for you to leave comments, right? But all the spammers, they have no problem at all. Even if I block them and all this stuff, it's like, it's just very interesting how the same WhatsApp spammers, they always seem to get on the channel. But just somehow paying members of my channel can't do it. Fascinating. So that's called criminal negligence. When a problem occurs over and over and over, I want you to keep sending in proof. Like just keep complaining to YT. There's like a send feedback button. I want you to get the anger and channel it correctly because we're going after this thing. As you make comments on the channel, I couldn't see the live today. That's a good thing. Just log it. Now it's on there. We keep adding evidence and more evidence. Keep filing complaints and this and that. And then later, when we go to the district attorney, possibly up to the California state attorney, on and on, then we'll have evidence. But this whole thing is just foolishness and it needs to stop. Okay. That's why I'm here each day to try to win. Donation button test. Thank you, Marinus Vanderwall. So Enrique says, completely missed yesterday's live. Stream wasn't notified, but at least they notified me today for this one. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a great day. You know what? Unfortunately, here's what you got to do. If you want to watch my show, it's different than all these other channels. Everybody gets notified in the other channels. This one, like I said, you can start over with a whole new screen name. I mean, a whole new account. But really, you're going to have to probably go to my channel and actually look. If I have a show, here's how it is. Every day at 6:30 in the morning, Pacific time, I'm probably going to have a show. If I don't have one, you could look hours before. I will always post my shows 2-3 hours before they go. Morning shows, I'm going to post the night before. So my morning show is going to be on there like 8, 9, 10 hours or something ahead of time. More than likely. The PM show at 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, that's going to be up 3 to 4 hours. So just don't count on being notified. That's how you got to do it with YT until we take this thing to court. So unfortunately, just going to have to go check the channel and see, do I have something posted that's waiting, ready to go. Next, we got Paul Tequila Brown Envelope Fund. That's the state senator, let me donate to your campaign, not a bribery fund. Look into this this YouTube fuckery stuff. Crypto She-Hulk posts the how to notify people. All right. Now I got to work. We got an article here with Basel. Notice the banks are all starting to come in. Okay. This is how I told you from 3 years ago, predicted all this dumb shit that's happening right now. How it works is this, okay? Hold on. I've only said this for 3 years now. Over 3 years. Let's say you got like 100 exchanges, crypto exchanges, you're buying and selling. Eventually, they're all going to be wiped out, okay? So all these channels that tell you the chart analysis, entry and exit points, and all that dumb shit, those exchanges you were buying off of are not going to be there. Let's just be real. I've only said this for over 3 years now, okay? So what's going to happen is banks like, oh, I don't know. Let's say the top 3 banks in the world. Citibank, oh, they're going to sell crypto. JP Morgan, oh, they're going to sell crypto. Household Savings Bank, they're going to sell crypto. Wells Fargo, BofA. You notice all the same banks now, they're going to be the ones that are in the future still the only ones selling crypto. Your exchanges you're buying from now are going to be shut down, and then the big banks are going to come in. You're not going to be able to do this entry exit point dumb shit. You know why? Because you're going to have to be a qualified investor. I mean, you're going to have to be worth at least $1 million, maybe 10 million. But they might even make it to where only institutional investors get in. You just wasted all those fucking monthly checks to dumb shit. Hi, I'm a dumb shit on YT making programs for you to invest. Should have listened to Crypto Hulk. These other channels really fucking fucked. Your first article, the Basel report shows regional differences in bank crypto exposures. Today, the Basel Committee published its latest monitoring report on banking risk and exposures. They cover crypto up to June of 2022. So basically, the information now, so it takes them like what, 8 months to make a report? Like, unbelievable. But Basel is studying all this stuff. In June, they stopped studying, and it takes them from June to December to make a report. Whoa. See, it's just all a stall tactic. But what we're seeing is banks, they're into crypto, but specifically 17 of these banks were working. These are global banks. We're going to go over who some of them are, but these global banks are doing experiments. Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's like they don't know what crypto is. They have not a clue, and they're just experimenting for like the past 7 or 8 years. No big deal. It appears that the banks are holding crypto. And there's 17 that are in the study, and it shows that there's they've profited. It didn't say if it was just this year alone, but they've made 30% of their money. That's pretty good, actually. It says they have a tiny penetration into crypto. We're going to leave that word alone. 11 of 17 of these banks are North America. Now, this is what's interesting. With Basel, you don't really see anything in American banks about crypto. You got the European banks, we already know that are into blockchain, like especially Italy and all these things. You got the market and crypto assets going in Europe, ready to pop. But the United States is just all hush hush quiet. Robert, thanks for that. New guy, I'm hooked. Tell more lies, Robert. I'm here to destroy you. So that's just how it goes. Everything in this program is total fake. But yeah, so for reading this article, and we're going to move on after the article to all the proof and stuff and the goodies. It just looks like America's not doing shit. But then 11 out of these 17 banks that are testing crypto are in America, North America. So it's just kind of like, this doesn't make sense. North America's all crypto's bad, but yet 11 out of the 17. So that's, well over 50% of these banks. I don't know. Just thought I'd let you know. That's my observation. The bullshit meter is going off. Um, Paragraph 6. Now we're going to go to paragraph 6. This is where it starts getting interesting. Let me look at paragraph siete. Siete. Pendejo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The types of asset exposures also varied by region. The banks considered rest of the world are likely in Asia. So this article seems like they never really interviewed anybody from Basel. So that's why it says the two banks considered rest of the world are likely in Asia because the main assets are two tokenized financial instruments, tokenized bonds for Singtel. Now here's where we start. Here's where the rubber meets the road. They're talking about Singtel Bank and SemCorp, both issued via Singapore. That's a green light. UOB Bank, which is a Ripple partner, and then ADDX, which I couldn't really find much on. They say here, Europe showed exposures to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So here they go with the distraction techniques. They're like, hey, look that way at Bitcoin and Ethereum. While over here, this is where all the Ripple shit's going on, okay? America assets were linked to products for Bitcoin. Oh God, yes. Coinbase and Ethereum, another fake. Look to the right, Crypto Hulk, but on the left is where the real cryptos are getting set up with the banks. All the banks, we already know all the money's working with all the three X's: XRP, XLM, XTC. Buy all of them, buy one of them. I don't fucking care. But those are the only ones that I mess with. You can buy other cryptos. I'm not saying other ones are bad. I'm just saying the only ones I mess with. So they got you looking at the Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the other dumb shit shenanigans this way, when all the 3Xs and the ISO cryptos, Quant, HBAR, all that shit's over there, they're doing things. They're making major power moves. Stellar's working with like, I don't know, IBM. That's not a big company, right? But over here, This is where they want you to look. Stuff is pumping. Oh shit, it's pumping. I better get it. It's pumping. Better get my entry and exit points going. I got to make some profits. Oh, yes. God, yes. So let me check some comments. So that article, I, I'm kind of showing you, it's like a little distraction type article. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, says Clink. The fees on the ERC20 Ethereum are a complete joke. Get you wrecked, says Joseph M. Joseph, let me tell you something there, buddy. From day one, when I started my channel, no other channel was saying and is saying what you learn here. From day one, I'm like, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and horse shit. You know, just back during the day when Bitcoin was 70, 80,000, Crypto Hulk saying that. I don't care if it goes to 300,000 next week. Still, eventually one day, it's like musical chairs. I've been saying that for 3 years as well. Musical chairs. It's an old game children used to play. But you have, let's say, 7 chairs in a circle and 8 people walking around the chairs. And when the music stops, everybody has to sit down on a chair. One person's going to be out. They got to leave the group. Then you pull a chair out and you go, that's Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. Just so I'd say that. See, it's not popular to say shit that I say on my program. I don't fucking care. People do all kinds of complaining, alerting YouTube. I've been dealing with this shit for 3 years. Nothing fucking new to me. Lost the channel. I lost the channel. Tried to tell you guys the truth. Nothing fucking new to me. All right. G.O. Love the show. So let's now go into the next article, which is on Wikipedia. Now, I mentioned something called Singtel. This is important because now I'm going to start digging deep. That first article we read is a sleeper article. You know, the people in power have to admit, let me put it like this. The people in power will release news stories that don't raise any suspicion to normal, regular people. But then Crypto Hulk reads something and he's able to find out all kinds of shit from nothing. I take nothing and turn it into a fucking diamond, okay? And that's how I do it. So the first article we read didn't really, just like last night, and this is what they do, the rich people, all the powerful people, they don't want you to know. So they produce the most boring article and they release it to the public. And then there's people like me that do all this kind of digging and find out, oh shit, look how deep this goes. All right. That's what I do. So in the article, they talked about Singtel. So first off, you got Basel, and Basel's job is to protect banks by making global rules on how much banks can risk and how banks will protect in the event of a loss. Okay, that's what Basel does. So they got into a bank or a lending institution called Singtel, but they do a lot of stuff. Let's look into who Singtel is. Where does this trail take us? That Singapore is popular because they're Ripple partners. The actual country of Singapore, not a business, not a bank, the actual country of Singapore's government is Ripple friendly. In this article, we're going to see why. But anyhow, let's start off. So Singapore Telecom Limited, commonly known as Singtel, is a Singaporean telecommunications conglomerate, one of the 4 major telcos operating in the country. The company is the largest mobile network operator in Singapore, 4 million customers, and through subsidiaries has a subscriber base of only 640 million people. Just almost twice the size of the United States. From a dinky ass little country, we are seeing the country of Singapore is powerful, super powerful when it comes to telecommunications. Now, Crypto Hope, why are we talking about like cell phone companies and all this stuff with crypto? Well, what do you think about Starlink? What do you think Elon Musk is doing with Starlink? We go from crypto to fucking telephones because that's how all this is coming together. I'm showing you the Basel article shows us nothing. I take the Basel article and I bring out all the shit that they're hiding that they don't want you to know. I'm connecting all the dots right in front of you on how all this shit goes down in the future. All right. So I ask, how does a phone company, right, get all mixed up in this? And then, because Crypto Hulk, we're talking about crypto. So why are we talking about cell phones right now? Oh, really? Yeah, you got to ask that question. What the fuck's Elon Musk doing sending, I don't know, 10, 20,000 satellites into space talking about connectivity with cell phones, telecommunications? Are you seeing a pattern now? We're starting to. I'm painting a picture. I'm not done with the portrait yet. But this all comes down to crypto and cell phones and connectivity, and then finally making us slaves. All right. That's the end game, probably 5, 10, 15 years down the road. We're all slaves, microchipped out. These satellites floating all over, tracking everything we do, recording everything we do. This is where it all ends. Telecommunications is all part of the crypto scam. All right. So, Singtel has expanded aggressively outside its home market, including full ownership. Hold on. That's my chiropractor. I don't know why my video is really whited out. Let's take a look. Well, it's not. It's been worse, but maybe if I get too close. But yeah, it's just I'm in my house. I don't have all my ring lights and stuff around me. Hooey. Juan Rodriguez. Thanks, Hulk, for the deep dives. The other one, and they move on and move on, and then 15 minutes later they're done, and they haven't really got into anything except telling you. But yeah, that's what we do on Crypto Hulk channels. Get you prepared for the future by reading real news, and we study shit, and we're smart on this channel. So Singtel, which is mentioned by Basel, is this phone company that's fucking massive. It's got like 640 million customers. United States has like 320 million people. So Singtel basically has a phone service for 2 United States. That's not even a big deal, right? Means nothing, Crypto Hulk. Singtel is the second largest company in the Singapore exchange. Now this is getting real interesting now. Why is Basel talking about a telecommunications company? Now Singapore is a Ripple partner. Singapore, the country. So now it's starting to make some sense. You got Elon Musk with Starlink. You got Singtel with phones. They're connecting people. It's dealing. We're talking about crypto here. We're in two different areas of the world. My God. And now the Singtel company is the second biggest company on the Singapore Stock Exchange. Remember Singapore Stock Exchange, because that's going to come up in like my next little clip. Okay. And is now listen to this. Singtel is owned by Temasek Holdings. Oh, now we're starting to get even more interesting because Temasek, which owns Singtel in Singapore, is the investment arm of the Singapore government. Oh, that's where the connection with Ripple comes in, Hulk. Yeah. Temasek is where this government in Singapore, the government comes in to make money off businesses by investing in certain ones. Oh, which leads us into our next mini deep dive article. Here we go. Now it's all starting to come together. So let's look at Temasek and let's figure out who the fuck these people are and what are they investing in. It's the government. Temasek is a government owned investment company. Look at their business partners, shall we? Visa, Ripple partner. Let's go down. DBS Bank, Ripple partner. MasterCard, Ripple partner. Standard Chartered, Ripple partner. HDFC, Ripple partner bank. ICIC, Ripple partner. Are we seeing a fucking common trend here? Well, damn, Crypto Hulk, son of a bitch. You start off with some article that looks boring as fuck and doesn't say nothing, and now you're just dropping truth bombs over here like a crazy man, right? Oh, yeah, that's what we do here. Keep you informed, all right? Now we go back to Danny Boy for the lobby fund. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. It'll definitely go for me sending a message to the state senator, having a talk with them. Look at the next article that I put in your little Dropbox here. Marcus Vanderwall, Revolut online bank, is now custodying crypto and makes it impossible to pay with it by sending it to a wallet. Things are moving. Oh, so now we're being told Revolut Bank, okay, they're holding crypto, by the way. But crypto used to be bad, but now that it's good, somehow when they own it all, it's good. Somehow when we used to buy crypto and the cryptos were like 10 cents and 50 cents, crypto was bad then. But now all of a sudden, when these motherfuckers sell it at $1,000 a piece to us, then it's good. Okay. Thanks, Crypto Hulk, for letting us know all this years in advance. Okay, that's my job. So the next article, we were reading about the Singtel and that it's owned by the Singapore government. And Singtel is the second biggest crypto on the Singapore Stock Exchange or whatever the exchange. Well, looky here. Ripple partner Monetary Authority of Singapore is going to launch an FX price engine with BNY Mellon. And FX is foreign exchange. We just talked about the Singapore exchange. Now all of a sudden we got Ripple mixed in. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk. All this stuff's starting to come together from that first initial boring article you have. Now all the shit's just bam, 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 bam. Yeah, because I can take a fucked up looking article and find out truth bombs all in it. Okay, that's my skill. So now we have this is crazy. Like, man, you got Ripple mixed in with the Singapore government in the stock exchange, foreign exchange, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And you got America's oldest bank, BNY Mellon, who has 44 trillion in custody. That's not a big deal, Crypto Hulk. Show us something that's important. I'm just like, wow. Like, if you don't get it by now, you're so fucking lost. If you believe, if you're even afraid of this lawsuit, if you even give a fuck what any of these judges say in the lawsuit, you are so fucking destroyed. Like, this channel that I got right here will make you like fucking bulletproof, all right? Next article. On and on and on. It never fucking ends on this show. Article, bam. What does this article say? Well, CIMB is a Malaysian bank, so here we go again. And they partner with Ripple. And then you got this bank here called UOP. That just happens to be in Singapore, which is a Ripple partner, the country. And they complete a proof of concept. When was this done, Crypto Hulk? Oh, I don't know, 5 years ago. They haven't done anything since. All through Malaysia and Singapore, they haven't done anything for like 5 fucking years. A proof of concept is when the government there investigated Ripple and the XRP, and then they found that it was a great product 5 years ago. Oh, but they haven't done anything since. And like that billionaire says, oh, Ripple doesn't have any partners. Wow. That dude's a cocksucker. It's really sad. He goes on TV and says, "Hi, I like sucking cocks." Let me tell you, Ripple has no partners. Zero. Nothing. MoneyGram. What happened to MoneyGram? Well, what happened to you sucking all the wieners, dude? Wow, it's really fucking embarrassing when dumb shits like that get on fucking internet and try to act like they know something. The only thing we know is he is so coked out on heroin and shit, he doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. But alrighty then. Now, if we scroll down to the highlighted section where it says UOB showcases cross-border P2P, notice the second paragraph. As part of the proof of concept at the Singapore FinTech Festival, so only like about 5 years ago, there was this thing called the Singapore FinTech Festival, which was really, really big. They've already discovered the bank showed multiple real-time fund transfers during the show between the UOB, which is a Ripple partner in Singapore, and the UOB Bank in Thailand, also a Ripple partner. They were showing the world at the Singapore FinTech Festival. They were showing the world 5 years ago how fast Ripple is with XRP and all that, but just somehow Gary Gensler is trying to sue Ripple for being a security. We're dealing with banks here sending money. Gary is trying to convince the government, or I don't know who he's trying to convince, that XRP is a security or the sales. Like, this is so fucking stupid. I don't go over the trial. People that go over the XRP trial are fucking fake. Even the lawyer, even the fake lawyers on YouTube, they're fake. Because this is so fucking stupid. Like, if you really have to report on this XRP trial, I show article after article how banks are sending money. Banks are sending money. They're not doing anything with securities. Where does this even come from? This is so foolish and fake. Like, if you report on, I'll give you an update on the trial. Oh, this person, John Deaton, says this. Jeremy Ho, dude, who the fuck are these people? They know fucking zero shit. Okay? It's embarrassing in America to have to listen to fake lawyers and fake YouTubers talk about some trial. It's absolute, but they don't talk about this shit that I'm dropping here. Let's get into the next truth bomb that drops. Here's the next article. Ripple, now this is only from last year, actually about 4 or 5 months ago. This is actually pretty recent. Ripple partner launches near instant cross-border P2P, person-to-person payments with Visa. So here again is another Visa tie-in, sending cross-border payments. They're not talking about securities, Gary Gensler, and all the other channels talking about the trial. Here's what we got going. So now we have a Thailand tie-in. Thailand fintech giant and Ripple partners called D-Money. That's DEEMONEY, kind of like D's nuts. D-Money has entered a partnership with Visa to integrate Visa Direct with its international payments platform. See where we're going here? I don't see, do you see like some kind of security here? I don't. When the news media talks about, and Ripple's being sued, da 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 da, you know what that shows? The media has no fucking idea. They're reporting on shit. They don't even know what they're fucking talking about. The partnership with Ripple and Visa, you know, Visa's only like the top credit card in the world. That's not a big deal, right? The partnership allows users to carry out instant peer-to-peer cross-border payments to 170 countries in the world. Visa is now working with D-Money since December. And you know what they're doing is they're allowing people to send payments in 160 different currencies. Like, that's all the money. Can you say hello, Ripple Hub? liquidity hub. This lawsuit is so fake. If you believe, oh, I don't know if I should invest, because Ripple's in a lawsuit, and okay, they are. So fucking what? Means nothing at all. But okay, you can be concerned all you want. I'm going to tell the people who watch my channel, buy the fucking XRP shit and get rich while you're concerned about a fucking fake trial. Okay, great. I mean, I could just sit here all day and just drop truth bomb after truth bomb after truth bomb. The court trial means nothing to me. I can't report on it because that means I would be reporting fake news to you. All right, we're on our third page. Alchemy Pay to launch virtual crypto MasterCard and Visa. Oh, so out of Singapore, if you look about 4 or 5 inches down, you'll see Singapore right there. Alchemy Pay. We went over this company yesterday, actually. Here they are again. They pop up in today's news. This is from like a year and a half ago. In Singapore, Alchemy Pay is to launch a virtual crypto MasterCard and Visa. Why doesn't our banks do this in America? Are you noticing this, Americans or whatever, or the rest of the world? How is it that in Singapore, all this shit is going down? A little country, but in America, Gary Gensler is going to protect investors. He's going to protect the bank investors. That's who he's protecting, not you and me. Singapore is the country. Okay. I just wanted to show this real quick. I'm not getting into this article. It's pretty short though, but I'm just showing you that this little bank that I've never really heard of in Singapore on the other side of the world, far away from Ripple headquarters in San Francisco, somehow in that country, they have a bank card that's working with Visa and MasterCard to send money around the world to like 160 countries. I mean, the shit makes no sense, but I'm going to continue anyway. So we're talking about Visa and that they're a Ripple partner. Well, but Crypto Hulk, I'm going to call you on that because there actually is no exact direct evidence showing that Visa is a Ripple partner. Okay, well, then that's probably why Visa spent, I don't know, 5 years ago, $250 million to buy a Ripple company. Oh, well, it's called Earthport. So Visa spends $250 million 5 years ago on a Ripple company, but they're not partners or whatever. Hey, it's possible that they're not. But why the fuck are they going to spend $250 million on a Earthport, which is a partner of Ripple? Why are they going to buy a fucking company like that? Oh, yeah, okay. So let's get into this articulo. Same kind of thing. Hold on. Let me copy. Oh, I got to delete part of this because the address is a little bit long, the address bar. Okay, there you go. So Visa spends 250 million bucks. Here we have about a year and a half ago, Visa acquires Ripple partner Currency Cloud for almost $1 billion. So now we have Visa in the past few years spending $1.25 billion on Ripple partner businesses. They're probably doing that because they find no value in a security, right? Because Gary Gensler claims Ripple's a security, right? Okay, I just thought I'd show you that. So back to MasterCard again is a Ripple partner. Because look what we got here. Well, shit, Crypto Hulk. Introducing the XRP MasterCard debit card. Oh, well, damn, Crypto Hulk. Yeah, well, okay, I guess you were right. MasterCard is obviously a Ripple partner because why the fuck would they have a XRP MasterCard if they didn't like MasterCard? Damn it, Crypto Hulk. How do you find out all this shit? Look down below. Look at the second paragraph in this article. I'm going to show you a tie-in. As part of the global ID vision. Oh, whoa. What are we talking about? Global ID. Yeah. So in today's program, we started off, let's go back, with Basel, and they protect banks from risk. They set banking rules on how much banks can risk. Then we get into some kind of telecommunication company called Singtel, which is like a phone company that's tied into an exchange. And then all the other, it's like you flush the toilet and all the shit just starts getting sucked in there. Now we're dealing with global ID, which is what we're going to have in the future, like a digital ID. Global ID was started by a Ripple executive called Greg Kidd. See, everything goes back to Ripple, you guys. I'm telling you, just I don't have to try. It just happens to all be connected. So while we're talking about MasterCard working with Global ID, which is an ex-Ripple executive named Greg Kidd, if you remember my article from yesterday, which I'm showing you right now, all of a sudden then, Homeland Security Department of the United States makes a deal with a Canadian blockchain company. If you scroll down, the company's called NeoFlow. And if you just hold on just a second, copy and paste. Xparticus, can't wait for the XRP smart contract capabilities. Thank you for that donation. Now, looky here. It says Avast, which is an American computer crypto company, goes into Canada for some reason, makes a partnership with Secure Key. Avast buys Secure Key, which is like that digital ID thing. Remember I showed you the MasterCard Global ID? Well, here's the tie-in with this. Avast, an American company, buys a Canadian small little dinky company we've never heard of called Secure Key, in our Homeland Security Department in the United States gives them like $200 million. Canada's Secure Key is a global ID company, and our United States Homeland Security is giving this global ID in Canada company $200 million. Crypto Hulk, my God, don't hurt him. All right. That is the end. That's the 43-minute rabbit hole we went down. Let me check some comments. Today's the day I get the dental work done. Like 12:30. So what time is it now? 7. So in about 4 hours, I put a crown right chair. If that crown doesn't work and it cracks the tooth, they got to do a fucking implant. Like, I'm not looking forward to this. Tonight, probably am not going to make a show. Just letting you know. Okay, so this will be the final show for today. Brian's computers. Next time I will record it. Hit notify on YouTube. Hulk just got done watching the video. I was back, went to my notifications. Did not show up on YouTube. That's because they unsubscribe you. They can't have you watch my show. They can have you watch these other dumbass crypto people that make videos. They don't block their shows because YT already knows those shows are fake. My show is completely non-toxic metal crown. Yeah, they don't use metal anymore. The doctor was saying they changed it. Stephen Morris, thanks for your donation to the channel. No, there's still a beep. You just probably haven't heard it because you've gotten used to it. But I don't. It's been beeping for months. I'm surprised that battery is still. I don't know where the fuck it's coming from. Maybe it's gotten quieter. We'll see. Every 40 seconds it goes off. I timed it. Rest easy, man. Dentists are soft lawyers with tools. Oh my God. Report. Okay, gotta go. Thanks for showing up. Like living by the train tracks, you get used to it. Yeah. Farmer John shows up. Great job, Hulk, with the multiple shows. They're awesome. Had an implant. Suck it up. No big deal. God, I just can't. Anyhow, yeah, tonight I don't think I'm making a show. Probably not going to happen. So I'll see everybody in about 24 hours from right now. Take care.